anything to do so let's just start the stream ใช่เล่นเลยไม่รอใครแล้วขอเล่นเลยสวัสดีครับทุกคนฮัลโหลโอ้ยวันนี้กับไอ้กับแอบมอมแอบอ่อมเหนื่อยอะไรก็ไม่รู้แต่ว่าไอ้กับเหนื่อยมากก็เลยแบบวันนี้จะสตรีมชิวๆใช่แล้วเย้เย้ไอ้กะมีเรื่องมาเล่าด้วยใช่เป็นเรื่องความซนของไอ้กะตัวน้อย ว่าตอนเบบีไอ้กะเนี่ยไอ้กะทำอะไรลงไป เป็นเรื่องที่แบบมาไอ้กะเพิ่งมาเล่าให้ฟังเลยสวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะแบบมาไอ้กะเพิ่งมาเล่าให้ฟังเลยว่าแบบเฮ้ยแบบเพิ่งนึกได้ก็เลยเล่าให้ฟังเกี่ยวกับพฤติกรรม ซนๆของไอ้กะมันก็ไม่ได้ตลกหรอกแต่ว่ามันก็ตลกอยู่ไหมก็นิดนึงทุกคนเคยแบบเห็นมีมแบบไอ้นี่ป่ะ like everyone we should go get like DSSERT like dessert ใช่ไหมแบบต้องสะกดออกมาใช่ป่ะแล้วเขาก็จะแบบว่าเอ๊ะ what แบบ TREAT ใช่ไหม treat ใช่ไหมแล้วเขาก็แบบเฮ้ย treat ไม่รู้ว่าเคยเห็นหรือเปล่าแต่มันจะเป็นมีมแบบว่าสะกดคำแทนที่จะพูดคำตรงๆออกมาเพราะถ้าพูดคำตรงๆเนี่ยคนนั้นเขาจะแบบเฮ้ย alert ใช่ไหมซึ่ง มันคล้ายๆกันคืออากาศตอนเด็กเนี่ยค่อนข้างเป็นเด็กที่ซนมากแบบเป็นเด็กที่ซนมากๆเลยแล้วคือโตมาก็ไม่รู้เหมือนกันว่าเรียบร้อยได้ไงแต่ว่าตอนเด็กซนมากๆคือซนแบบดื้อน่ะคือมันแบบว่าเมื่อก่อนตอนที่แบบที่บ้านหรือผู้ใหญ่เนี่ยเขาจะอยู่ที่บ้านกันถ้าสมมติว่าใครจะอยากได้รีโมทเนี่ยห้ามพูดคำว่ารีโมทตรงๆต้องพูดว่าโหมดรีเพราะว่าถ้าไอกาได้ยินใครพูดคำว่ารีโมทน่ะไอกาจะเข้าชาร์จแล้วก็ขโมยรีโมทเอาไปซ่อน แต่ถ้าพูดว่าโหมดรีเนี่ยไอกาก็จะไม่รู้เรื่องแล้วก็จะเล่นสิ่งที่ไอกาทำอยู่ต่อไป แต่ถ้าแบบรีโมทมาปุ๊บตาสว่างวิ่งหยิบขโมยซ่อนอะไรที่เป็นของสำคัญของคนซ่อนห้ามพูดนะฮะห้ามพูดคำว่ารีโมทนะกะเอาไปซ่อนแน่ ก็แม่เล่าให้ฟังแล้วรู้สึกว่าตลกดีแบบอะไรเนี่ยตอนเด็กฉันดื้อขนาดนั้นเหรอคือจำไม่ได้เลยว่าคือตัวเองเป็นแบบนั้น จำไม่ได้เลยคืออะไรทำไมต้องแล้วทำไมแค่โหมดรีด้วยอ่ะคือแค่สลับคำเองทำไมอากาศไม่ฉลาดเลย ทำไมเบบีอากาศไม่ฉลาดเลยท่านี้จะวิ่งเข้าไปขโมยไม่ได้เลยโหมดรีโหมันต่างจากรีโมทไงเบบีอากาศโถไม่ได้เรื่องอย่าเลยถ้าได้เรื่องก็อาจจะแบบรีโมทหายทั้งบ้านไม่เจอหรอกเอาไปซ่อนว้าเหมือนตอนบอกว่าใครทำผ้าปูที่นอนขาดแล้วบอกว่าแมวเอากรรไกรมาตัดสารภาพชัดๆว่าตัวเองเป็นคนเอากรรไกรมาตัดโอ๊ยถ้าตัวเล็กอะด้วยจังเราไม่ได้เลยเล่นเกมกันดีกว่าไม่อะพูดถึงพฤติกรรมอันดื้อของเราแล้วเรามาเล่นเกมกันเบาเสียงเกมก่อนนะเสียงเกมเบาตรงนี้ก็ได้เสียงดังมากเย้โหมดรีใช่โหมดรีจะรีโหมดไม่ได้ไม่งั้นโดนขโมยโดนแน่อะขโมยอะโหมดรีนะคะโหมดรีโหมดอะไรไม่ได้นะครับไม่ได้ผมขโมย โอเคมาเล่นกันดีกว่า let's play gameเราไม่ได้เซฟไฟล์อันนี้ไฟล์ให้วะแบบตกใจหมดข้าน้อยตกใจหมดขอโทษไม่ตั้งใจตีนะเมื่อกี้มือไปโดน ลืมแชร์จอตลกไหมโอเคชึบเปิดเสียงเกม อ้ยทำไมเราอยู่สูงจังแป๊บนึงนะอยู่ตรงนี้ก็อึ๊บโอเคได้แล้ว just dropping it Jeez Lord Arne what are you going to what are you going in like that for นี่ Lord Arne เข้าไปพูดพับแบบนั้นทำไมกันน่ะ I don't need to meekly ask him to enter the room เฮ้ยไม่ต้องถามหรอกไม่ต้องขออนุญาตหรอกเข้าไม่ได้เลยโอ้โหอะไรเนี่ยมารยาทไปไหนหมดแต่กันนะเขาจะไม่ได้ใช้ชีวิตแบบมนุษย์ก็ได้ก็เข้าใจ What did you came here for Please just leave us alone เข้ามาที่นี่ทำไมกันหรอคะได้โปรดปล่อยพวกเราไว้เถอะนี่ไดอาน่าสวัสดีค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ See this is what I mean เห็นไหมนี่คือสิ่งที่ฉันพูดถึงนะไดอาน่า just bear with us for a second please just listen to what I have to say ขอร้องล่ะได้โปรดฟังสิ่งที่พวกเราต้องพูดด้วยกัน พูดให้เถอะนะ I refuse get out of here at once ฉันขอปฏิเสธค่ะได้โปรดออกมาจากที่นี่ด้วยเอ้ยปฏิเสธนั่นคนหนูของบ้านนะไม่มีสิทธิ์ปฏิเสธ I come here to clear up misunderstanding be at ease ฉันมาที่นี่เพื่อจะล้างความเข้าใจผิดกันน่ะใจเย็นกันหน่อยสิ What misunderstanding ความเข้าใจผิดอะไรหรอคะ You the man sleeping in the bed นี่นายคนที่นอนอยู่บนเตียงน่ะเฮ้ย Stay away ถอยห่างไปนะใครเลิศเป็นคนสวนของบ้านหลังนี้นะคะบ้านไม่ได้ต้องเรียกว่าคฤหาสน์บ้านใหญ่มาก It was not I who attacked you it was my older twin brother นั่นไม่ใช่ฉันหรอกนะที่ทำร้ายนายน่ะแต่นั่นคือพี่ชายฝาแฝดของฉันตั้งหากThat's nonsense นั่นมันไร้เหตุผลก็ดีไดอาน่าคุณหนูคะอะไรเข้าสิงคุณหนูแล้วคะ It's alright nothing like that will happen again มันโอเคแล้วล่ะอย่างเหตุการณ์นั้นจะไม่มีเกิดขึ้นอีกเพราะงั้นได้โปรดเชื่อใจฉันแต่ว่าวันนี้รู้สึกว่าแปลภาษาไทยไม่เล่นเลยสมองไม่เล่นจริงๆ Take a good look I'm not the one who attacked you am I นี่ดูดีๆสิฉันไม่ใช่คนที่ทำร้ายนายหรอกใช่ไหมล่ะนายเป็นฝาแฝดของเขานั่นมันก็ฟังดูคุ้นๆหูอยู่บ้างเฮ้ยพลังใช้ได้ผลใครเตน่าเธอไม่ได้ยินเรื่องนี้หรอก็ not in the least first of all we never met him before ก็ไม่เคยได้ยินนะอย่างแรกเลยพวกเราไม่เคยเจอเขามาก่อนด้วยซ้ำ My twin brother is a violent one indeed it's quite the embarrassment ก็นะพี่ชายฝาแฝดของฉันก็ค่อนข้างที่เป็นคนหัวรุนแรงแน่นอนล่ะแล้วก็ค่อนข้างน่าอับอายอยู่บ้าง It appears he troubled you greatly as well ดูเหมือนว่าเขาทำให้นายลำบากอย่างมากเลยนะ Is that right? You know, now that you say that ก็ใช่ไหมล่ะก็นะตอนนี้ถ้านายพูดอย่างนั้นก็มันก็เหมือนว่านายไม่ใช่เขาจริงๆนั่นแหละ We managed to convince Kai พวกเราสามารถทำให้ใครค่อยเขวหรอกคือ convince คือสามารถทำให้เขาเชื่อในสิ่งที่เราพูดได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยแต่ภาษาไทยไม่ค่อยแน่ใจเท่าไหร่ว่าคำตรงๆมันคืออะไร Now it's just Anna ตอนนี้ก็เหลือแค่ไดอาน่าแล้วทำไมเราบางแชทจังอ้วมMission Play a little line wise Don't let Diana's word reach Kai โอ้ยห้ามให้คำของไดอาน่าไปถึงใครเดโมทำไมภาษาญี่ปุ่นล่ะ The maid didn't seem to trust the vampire's word so she tried to question the gardener เหมือนว่าคุณเมดคนนี้เนี่ยจะไม่เชื่อใจในคำพูดของแวมไพร์เขาก็เลยพยายามตั้งคำถามกับคนสวน However the girls shouted loudly over her words so they couldn't reach the gardener If you can clear many games and reasonings without mistake, you will receive a reward from Zeiss at the end. ถ้าสมมติว่าทำเคลียร์ทุกอย่างได้โดยที่ไม่มีความข้อผิดพลาดจะสามารถได้รับรางวัลจากไซส์ตอนจบไม่ได้แน่นอน It won't cost any change in the game story, but try your best. Okay. คือผู้เล่นโอสุไหมไม่ใช่เฮ้ยผ่านรอดไม่โดนสักอันโอ้ my god ไหนไซส์จะให้ของขวัญอะไรเรานะเล่นจบตอนไหนก็ตอนนั้นแหละlook Diana it's all fine นี่ดูนะ Diana ทุกอย่างมันเรียบร้อยแบบว่า is this man really a different person คือชายคนนี้เป็นคนละคนกันจริงๆงั้นเหรอ yeah I think so ก็นะฉันคิดว่าใช่ if you say so Kai ถ้านายพูดว่าแบบนั้นงั้นก็I'm having everyone assemble so would you two come as well คือว่าฉันรวบรวมทุกคนอยู่ด้วยกันพวกเธอ2 คนมาด้วยได้ไหมแต่ว่า I'll protect the two of you ฉันจะปกป้องพวกเธอทั้ง2 คนเอง As the next head of Rhine-Weiss family I won't let such an awful dispute happen again สำหรับหัวหน้าคนต่อไปของ Rhine-Weiss ตระกูล Rhine-Weiss ฉันจะไม่ให้เหตุการณ์อันไม่น่าพึงพอใจ แบบเหตุการณ์ไม่ดีเกิดขึ้นอีกครั้งแน่นอน If you're not the culprit then you should accompany us ถ้าพวกเธอไม่ใช่คนที่ลงมือทำจริงๆแล้วก็พวกเธอควรจะร่วมมือกับพวกเรานะ You're sneaking around is why you're under suspicious การที่พวกเธอ2 คนลับๆล่อๆอยู่แถวนี้เนี่ยทำให้พวกเธอดูน่าสงสัยนะI should have asked earlier but who exactly are you คิดว่าฉันควรจะถามก่อนหน้านี้แล้วแหละแต่ว่านายคือใครงั้นเหรอโอ้เมื่อกี้ไปเองเฉยเลยแนะนำตัวเหมือนว่าน้องลินจะพยายามห้ามไม่ให้หลอดอันนี้พูด Let's hold off until everyone's present ถือไว้ก่อนแล้วกันเดี๋ยวค่อยไปพูดตอนที่เจอพร้อมทุกคน Why are you so ready to just casually declare yourself a vampire นี่ทำไมอยู่ก็พร้อมที่จะบอกว่าตัวเองเป็นแวมไพร์ขนาดนั้นล่ะใช่เนาะฉันไม่ควรหรอไม่ควรเด็ดขาดI thought there was no need to hide it if I were appearing before humans anyway ฉันคิดว่ามันไม่ต้องมีเหตุจำเป็นที่จะต้อง ปกปิดมันนะในเมื่อฉันก็อยู่ต่อหน้ามนุษย์ทั้งหลายแล้วWell, explain later. So, would you two go ahead to the waiting room? เดี๋ยวจะอธิบายที่หลังนะพวกเธอ2 คนไปที่ห้องรวบรวมได้เลยห้องรับรองฟิวโอเคได้รับทราบค่ะแต่ว่าใครนายโอเคใช่ไหมอ๋อฉันก็สบายแล้ว แล้วก็นะฉันก็ไม่อยากที่จะอยู่หลบซ่อนอีกต่อไปแล้วล่ะ Like that guy say we should go along with him ก็เหมือนที่นายคนนั้นบอกพวกเราควรจะไปกับพวกเขานะเข้าใจแล้วโอ้คำพูดภาษาหนูเชื่อหมดเลยลูกเชื่อหมดใจ Well we'll go to the waiting room ahead of you งั้นเดี๋ยวพวกเราจะไปรอที่ห้องรับรองก่อนนะคะขอบคุณมากเลยค่ะนี่มันให้เสียบ่อยจังWell, we've now assembled everyone. ตอนนี้พวกเราก็รวบรวมได้ทุกคนแล้ว Now we head to the final stage. ตอนนี้ก็ถึงแค่สเตจสุดท้าย But first, we need to think about the connection between But first, we need to think about the connection between you and I, Lord Ernie. อย่างแรกเลยนะพวกเราต้องนึกถึง connection ระหว่างเรา2 คนฉันแล้วก็นายหลอดอันนี้ If you just go in front of everyone and say ถ้านายอยู่ๆไปอยู่ต่อหน้าทุกคนแล้วก็พูดว่าI'm none other than the heinous vampire, Arne ถ้าอยู่ๆนายไปอยู่ต่อหน้าทุกคนแล้วก็พูดว่าฉัน ไม่ได้เป็นใครจากที่ไหนแต่ฉันน่ะคือหลอดอันนี้ไงล่ะมันน่าจะต้องแย่มากแน่ๆเลย In that case, you may decide งั้นถ้าอย่างนั้นเธอคิดเอาเลยล่ะให้ฉันคิดเอา Decide คือตกลงเองเหรอเขาเรียกอะไรนะแบบเลือกเองอ่ะใช่เลือกเองว่าอยากได้แบบไหน Indicate to me what kind of relation would be most appropriate for this situation เราจะมีความสัมพันธ์แบบไหนกันเมื่อกี้เพิ่งก็ข้ามขอโทษ อ่านไม่ทันSo it would be convenient to have something that work in tandem with that rumor เกี่ยวกับมันเราต้องหาข้ออ้างที่มันแบบสามารถเกี่ยวโยงกับ rumor นั้นได้แต่ถ้าจะ rumor เกี่ยวกับว่าเป็นนักสืบปะ What if you're a mentor เพราะว่าเราเป็น detective ก็จะแบบเฮ้ยเป็นครู detective ของเรา How about if you're my mentor Not bad It wouldn't be unnatural for there to be a teacher or a mentor who taught me to be a detective ใช่มันน่าจะไม่แปลกนะถ้าสมมติว่ามันมีแบบครูหรือว่าเมนเทอร์ที่สอนให้เราเป็นแบบนักสืบได้อยู่ด้วยกันกับเรา The great detective Lynn Rhinewise has a grandiose detective mentor Yes by connecting it to your rumor I'll probably be able to spread that one Wow Grandiose detective? You're a great detective. As such, it's natural that I be greater, yes? Well, sure, but... And I don't want people to think I'm on the same level as you. ไม่อยากให้คนคิดว่าเราอยู่ระดับเดียวกันหลอดอันนี้สูงกว่าเรามากนะทุกคน Did you really need to say that? นายต้องพูดอย่างนั้นจริงๆอ่ะเหรอ What are you on about? It's important. Understood, Lord Arne. So you're my mentor and the greatest vampire. Detective, I mean. Well then, let's spread it now. Okay, ได้เวลาเฮ้ยท่านี้เห็นบ่อยๆตอนกำลังจะทำปก น้องเฟนเกิร์ลอีกแล้ว Now, our preparation are in order. Let us go, Lynn Rhinewise. Hey, why are you interrupting? On the contrary, why do I need to wait every time?ว่ากำลังจะหวีดเลยแต่คุณพี่ห้ามไว้ก่อนเฮ้ยมันเซฟทุก10 นาทีเลยปะ See I knew it Case is the killer จะพูดแวมไพร์นั่นแหละอยากเป็นแวมไพร์มากจริงๆ I'm trying to explain to you how that isn't true ฉันกำลังอธิบายให้นายฟังอยู่นะว่าสิ่งนั้นมันไม่ใช่เรื่องจริงน่ะหยุดเถอะนะ but maybe you should just shut your yapบางทีนายก็ควรจะขุบปากได้นะโอ้ยแรงBird get hold of yourself Birdควบคุมตัวนายเองหน่อยสิว้าสิให้แล้ว Quite the delightful scene we have here นี่ Jeez stop hurrying ahead on your own นี่นายหยุดเร่งรีบด้วยตัวคนเดียวได้ไหมDon't blame the shortness of your leg on me อย่าโทษความสั้นของขาของเธอที่ฉันได้ไหมล่ะเอ้า It's a height difference ส่วนสูงตั้งหาก Mistress who is this คุณหนูนี่มันใครเหรอครับเฮ้ยใครอยู่ๆก็แบบโผล่อยู่ในบ้านตลกไหม Don't worry about me rather let me see the rest of your argument Hey what He introduced himself shortly เดี๋ยวเขาก็คงแนะนำตัวเร็วๆนี้ค่ะ Lord Arne What are you doing stirring them up ใช่อยู่ๆก็ไปเอาน้ำมันไปราดในไฟมันก็แบบโหมดักกว่าเดิม Oh why I have no intention of that ฉันไม่ได้มีเจตนาที่จะทำอย่างนั้นนะ A new person showing up at this point คนใหม่อยู่ๆก็โผล่มาตอนนี้เนี่ยนะ I've got it This must be the true culprit คือโดนรับมาเข้าทำงานได้ยังไง คืออะไรก็โยงไปหมดเลยนี่น่าจะเป็นคนร้ายตัวจริงเป็นแน่นอน You should really keep your mouth shut Bird นายควรจะหุบปากตัวเองจริงๆนั่นแหละนะ Bird จริงจังนะแกนี่มันเฮ้ยเผอชิป Lord Arne ท่าน Lord Arne Firstly all of you sit down and relax อย่างแรกเลยนะทุกคนนั่งลงแล้วก็รีแลกซ์ทำไมอยู่ๆก็มีใครก็ไม่รู้มาสั่งการล่ะYeah no kidding if you don't explain yourself ก็ถูกนะทำไมท่านนายยังไม่แบบอธิบายอีกว่าอยู่มาโผล่ที่นี่ได้ไงคือคนไหนก็ไม่รู้คนที่ไหนก็ไม่รู้อยู่โผล่มาทะเลาะกันเองแทบตายโผล่มาจากไหนก็ใช่ถูกต้องเลยค่ะนายคนนั้นเป็นใครกันแน่คุณหนูได้โปรดอธิบายสถานการณ์ตอนนี้ด่วนครับเฮ้ยครูนั่งลงเฮ้ย นั่งลงกันเถอะนั่นน่าจะเป็นไอเดียที่ดีนะโอ้ยเซฟอีกแล้วเซฟตลอดเลยขอบคุณนะโอเคมาอธิบายแล้ว It's a pleasure to meet you I suppose I said that My name is Arne เป็นเกียรติอย่างยิ่งที่ได้พบเจอพวกคุณฉันคิดว่าฉันต้องพูดแบบนั้นนะชื่อของฉันคืออาเน่มีความโค้งตัวอาเน่หรอนะหรอเฮ้ย I imagine you're aware that Lin Ranwise here is a great detective ฉันคิดว่าพวกเธอน่าจะรู้กันว่า Lin Ranwise ตรงนี้เนี่ยเป็นสุดยอดของนักสืบฮะ Mrs. Lin is what ฮะ Mrs. Lin คืออะไรนะนายไม่รู้อย่างนั้นหรอใคร The detective beauty of the millennium The very reincarnate of Sherlock Holmes you know huh I have no idea ถ้าบอกว่าใครไม่อยู่ในเหตุการณ์คุณวิชาแต่ว่าไม่อยู่ในเหตุการณ์ตอนที่เขากำลังพูดถึงตอนที่แบบหลอร์ดอาร์เน่กระจายข่าวว่าแบบลินอะเป็นนักสืบหลังจากที่ท่านพ่อได้ตายแล้วใครไปอยู่ไหนอะ And who trained the great detective Lin Ranwise? None other than me แล้วใครเหรอที่เป็นคนเทรนให้กับนักสืบสุดยอดนักสืบ Lin Ranwise ก็ต้องฉันไงล่ะ You heard the rumors? I'm sure ฉันเชื่อว่าพวกนายน่าจะได้ยินข่าวลือกันมาบ้างแล้วน่ะเป็นไปไม่ได้ The greatest detective of the millennium The very reincarnation of Sherlock Holmes Sherlock Holmes got reincarnated twice? Miss you so much, miss you too. Hello. Hi, who is? It seems things here to be a bit too much for Lin Ranwise to handle alone. ดูเหมือนว่าที่นี่มันจะมากเกินไปสำหรับคุณ Lin Ranwise ที่จะรับมือคนเดียว เพราะงั้นฉันก็เลยมาที่นี่เพื่อที่จะจบปัญหานี้Aha, I've seen the plot beat in books too. ฉันก็เคยเห็นพล็อตนี้ในหนังสือเหมือนกัน Now, I have gathered you all here. รวมพล I think you know what that means. You figure out who the killer, who killed the master? Precisely. Who could it be? เอาจริงปะที่ขนาดเล่นเกมมาเองฉันยังไม่รู้เลยว่าใครเป็นคนฆ่า ไม่รู้เลยว่าคนที่แบบชอบแนวสืบสวนสอบสวนนะชอบอ่านแต่ว่าเป็นคนที่ไม่ค่อยมีสมองในการใช้อะไรดูแล้วแบบออไปตามตัวละครหลักพบตอนไหนก็เราก็คิดได้ตอนนั้นเหมือนกันก็เลยแบบไม่ค่อยเก่งในเรื่องการแบบแก้ไขปริศนาขนาดนั้นแต่ชอบเล่นการแก้ปริศนาต่างๆนานาแต่ถ้าเรื่องเกี่ยวกับคนอะเป็นคนที่ค่อนข้างมองคนในแง่ดีมากจนแบบแก้ไม่ออก พยายามหาเหตุผลให้เขาเป็นคนดีจนเราแก้คนร้ายไม่ออกจริงๆNow, we will begin a delightful production, which shall bring the killer to light. เฮ้ยจะชี้ตัวแล้วเหรอว่าใครเป็นฆาตกร Lord Arne is really getting into this. I feel like he's putting in some dramatic flair. But ever since he appeared, everyone been caught up in this atmosphere. Maybe this is how detectives should act. That said, it'd be a bore to simply guess at the killer. Woman, come over here. Me? You're the only woman in my sight. Am I mistaken? I'm very much a woman. Verily. Never have I considered myself a man. For certain. I don't quite understand what you're saying, but at any rate, come here. Not to worry, I won't bite. Understood. You have quite a short way of speaking, don't you? No, nothing of the surface อ่านยากมากเลยแค่ภาษาอังกฤษอย่างเดียวก็อ่านยากแล้วพี่จะพูดให้มันลำบากทำไม He just come out and said it why are I surely you're not gonna be like Alice is a killer right why would never do something so trite good So Alice isn't a killer. That I said nothing about. What ไม่ได้บอกดิว่าเป็นฆาตกรหรือเปล่า You old coot What how rude Oh did I hurt your feelings Allow me to apologize Incidentally we have here two detectives Would you happen to know what kind of entertainment can unfold at a time like this A battle of reasoning in which they throw theories at one another, perhaps. Exactly. Huh? Lynn Reinweiss. Yes, ka. I will present my theory that this maid is a killer. What? What are you saying about? As such, you must give your all to stop me. You're joking, right? ก็คือ อลิสอาจจะเป็นฆาตกรหรือไม่ใช่ฆาตกรก็ได้แต่ ถ้าหลอดอันนี้เนี่ยจะพยายามหาแบบ theory หรือแบบฟีลแบบทฤษฎีมารองรับว่าอลิสเนี่ยคือฆาตกรแล้วน้องลินเนี่ยต้องเป็นคนห้ามว่าทำไมถึงไม่ได้เป็นฆาตกรอุ้ยน่าสนใจล้อกันเล่นกันใช่ปะเนี่ย I'm not เปล่านะWe both possess the same information. It shouldn't be impossible, should it? เพราะเราก็มีข้อมูลเหมือนกันเพราะงั้นมันน่าจะไม่ได้เป็นไปไม่ได้เลยใช่ไหมนะ But why? ทำไมล่ะ Because it's more delightful this way. But this maid stands now on the gallows. What are you? Hey. You're serious about this. If it cannot save this maid, it will prove my theory correct. And this maid shall be your father's killer. เฮ้ยก็คือถ้าสมมติว่าเราไม่สามารถสู้ได้เนี่ยอลิสก็จะกลายเป็นฆาตกรโดยปริยายไปเลยเพราะเป็นฆาตกรเพราะเราสู้เถียง ไม่ได้ซึ่งอลิสเนี่ยอาจจะเป็นฆาตกรตัวจริงหรือไม่เป็นเลยก็ได้โอ้โห Do you take issue with that? Why are you making me do this? You're a great detective, are you not? Now, you're both not finished that sentence. Take a look at the maid's face. Mistress, please don't kill me. Please save me. Elias, you're a great detective, so it mustn't be fine, right? What indeed did you want from me? Think back, Lynn Reinweiss. What is this show that's about to begin? I get it, so that's what it is. Elias, it'll be okay, because I'm the next head of the Reinweiss family, and a great detective. Leave everything to me. Bitches! Aww. สวัสดีครับคุณแจม Hello! Yay! That was a close one, Lynn Reinweiss. เราปิดเล่นกับเขาอย่างนั้นทำไมหรอ No kidding, I nearly neglect to rise to the stage. So this is the play you prepared for me, where I'm the star. I didn't ask for a script that has the main character losing, you know. ไม่ได้ทำบทมาให้ตัวละครหลักแพ้หรอกนะ Well, we'll see about that. Perhaps it's a tragedy. It's already a tragedy. I think that's how you read it. I don't want it to be any more of one. In that case, act like the Tsar, Lynn Reinweiss. Alright, Lord Arne. Let's see if this is the proper stage for me. นี่แหละคือเวทีของพวกเรา Today program, Lynn Reinweiss vs Lord Arne. Now, Lynn Reinweiss, this is your final stage. I shall explain the rule of the delightful game. You and I will be playing. Please do. I will tell you my theory proposing that this maid is your father's killer. If it is mistaken, point out how. If it cannot find a flaw, this maid is a killer. Okay. All this I've said already, but should you prove my theory incorrect, we will then switch roles. It won't be the end. That wouldn't settle anything, would it? I guess you're right, but so then I also, indeed, choose someone and theorize that they are the killer. I have to theorize. Be at ease, Lynn Reinweiss. If your theory is wrong, I will certainly point it out. Unless you can't create a flawless theory. The wrong person will not be named the killer. So then, that being said, do not submit crude theories. Even if the person you choose is the killer, I will point out any holes in your theory. True, I can't imagine you making a mistake. Meanwhile, I don't think I'll make perfect theories. So basically on my turn, I can't let myself pick the killer. And on your turn, if you pick the killer, you'll definitely have a flawless theory. Understood. I'll make good use of your theory, Lord Arne. Come, Lin Runwise, let us dance joyfully together. Sebula! Now let's begin. Go right ahead. Prattling on about details would only make this drag on. As far as motive, any thoughts we might come up with would be a little more than fantasies. As such, for this maid, I would choose to focus on her escape from the room. This maid herself testified that she went to the 3rd floor before Lin Runwise. She had a daily routine of bringing her master's medicine. She could certainly enter simply by being invited in. After knocking you out, it wouldn't be difficult for her to push her master down into the basement. There were many weapons in the storeroom. As well, she would also be capable of beheading the fake corpse. But the real question is her escape. The guard testified that your father's room was locked. Thus, she must have locked the door and left the room. But this maid does not have a master key. The door cannot be locked from the outside, and your father's master key remained with his court. However, there was a route only this maid could use, namely the vents. After locking the door from inside the room, she escaped to the storeroom using the vents. That is how it was possible for her to murder your father. So, is my theory mistaken? Objection! Girl. Click on your selection and click in the bottom right. คือไม่ได้บอกนี่ว่าเข้าไปในห้องคุณชายใช่ปะคือพ่อเราอยู่ในห้องอะแล้วน้องเมดเพิ่งบอกว่าเพิ่งนึกได้คือตอนที่อยู่หน้าห้องแล้วว่าไม่ต้องเอาไปแล้วก็เดินออกมาแล้วก็ว่าจะเอาน้ำนั้นไปรดน้ำต้นไม้ถ้าจะไม่ผิดกระถางเลยแตกก็เลยไม่ได้เข้าไปในห้องปะใช่ไหมแล้วกระถางต้นไม้จะแตกได้ยังไงแล้วก็ถ้าสมมติว่าฆ่าท่านพ่อเนี่ยจริงๆนะถ้าสมมติค่ะแต่ว่านั่นคือหลังจากอันนั้นหรือเปล่าไม่คือเล่นเกมนี้มานานละคือจำทางร้านไม่ได้ชัวร์แต่ว่าเหมือนว่าน้องไม่ได้เข้าไปในห้องเพราะถ้าสมมติน้องเข้าไปในห้องหลังจากฆ่าท่านพ่อเราจริงๆน้องเหตุการณ์กระถางต้นไม้พังจะไม่เกิดขึ้นเพราะว่าน้องไม่ได้ออกมารดน้ำต้นไม้น้องเข้าไปในเวนต์แล้วก็ตรงเวนต์ข้างล่างเวนต์เนี่ยมันมีกระถางต้นไม้อยู่ลงไปแตกกระแทกใบนั้นแทนหรอไม่น่าใช่Alex has daily routine ถูกแล้ว Alex doesn't have the master keyไม่น่าออกจากทางนี้นะคิดว่าเขาไม่ทราบว่าเขาให้เลือกยังไงอันนี้ยังไงก็ต้องเกิดใช่ถูกแล้วไม่มีมาสเตอร์คีย์เข้าใจได้เพราะว่ามันอยู่ที่ตัวขนาดเรายังต้องปั๊มมาเพิ่มเลย น่าจะอันนี้แหละมึงI was gonna have escaped through the vents Why is that? When I went through there, it was a den of dust bunnies. Okay, คนละเคลมกับเราแต่ก็ใช่ไหม That's right, it was filled with dust. If Ellis has gone through them, it should have been cleared out much of the dust. Precisely, Lin Wise. โอเคยังพอถูกอยู่ฝุ่นมันเคลอะเนาะ Mr. Lin, thank you very much. I'm glad to know you're not the killer, Ellis. Okay. You experienced those events personally, so that was a simple one, yes? But do you keep up that pace? We might find a killer with surprisingly little effort. We've still only gone through one person. I know that's not enough to satisfy you, Lord Arne. You understand me rather well. Next is your turn, Lin Wise. Choose someone to present as the killer. Lord Arne is serious. If I came up with a theory using some complicated tricks, I'm sure I'd make a mistake somewhere. I don't have that kind of talent. And if the person I choose is the killer, I'll be giving them an escape route. So I have no choice but to choose people I know kind of done it. And have Lord Arne point out the flaws. เหมือนกันเลยในหัวนี่ก็คิดว่า Heinz. So I was thinking about Heinz because like we barely know anything about him. คือรู้สึกว่ายังไม่รู้เรื่อง Heinz เยอะพอด้วยซ้ำอ่ะคือเป็นคนที่เรามีข้อมูลน้อยที่สุดในหัวเลยอ่ะอยู่แต่ในครัวแล้วก็ออกมาทะเลาะไม่ใช่เนี่ยMe? Running, Lin Wise. Now, present your theory why this person is the killer. Heinz left the kitchen into the dining room. Rejected. The god should have been in the dining room all the while. Leaving the kitchen undetected would be a night impossible. Well, then he went out to the courtyard. Also rejected. คือฮีดูไม่เหมือนคนที่จะเป็นฆาตกรได้เลยจริงๆเนี่ยก็ปัดเป็นไม่ได้อะ There are guard dogs in the courtyard. If they bark, even that guard would notice. Anything else? Nothing else. This should be fine because I know Heinz couldn't have killed the father. I understand your thinking, but even so, come up with some better theories. If you honestly intend to use me, then give the great Arne some entertainment. Right. Now, my turn. Since the woman before was the maid, I shall select the other maid. Diana. Oh, Diana, I'm not gonna say anything like that. From her testimony, there is no question that she acted together with the gardener. As such, I shall present a theory in which they were collaborators. So, if I can't find a flaw, both of them are killers. Kai's wound haven't fully healed yet, so I represent the both of us. I might not. Put your hopes in Lin Wise. Without further ado, my theory is this. These two had no business going to your father's room, like the previous maid did. In other words, our point of focus should be how they intruded into his room. Listen carefully now, Lin Wise. Yes. The gardener used the ladder to get from the courtyard to the second floor guest room. And naturally, he used the same ladder to make it to the third floor as well. However, while the ladder can be dragged around, bringing it up to the second floor is no easy task. If you're alone, that seems fair. However, the maid was in the guest room, so the two of them pulled the ladder into the terrace. One of the two entered into the mansion to visit your father's room and get his attention. During this time, the other entered through the window in his room and concealed themselves. This also explains why the door was locked, because the maid possessed a master key. In addition, the gardener was able to take the murder weapon and the head outside the mansion. So is my theory mistaken? Objection! เป็นไปไม่ได้ Diana กวนส่วนสูง She couldn't climb that ladder because she's scared of height. Right? So I think So I don't think she can climb up that ladder. She can't even climb down a ladder. What do you mean she want to climb up a ladder? Okay, he can probably definitely climb up there. One of them went inside the headed to the left. One of them went inside and headed to the left. Dan and Kai couldn't have worked together to lift the ladder onto the terrace. Why is that? Diana has an extreme fear of height, so she couldn't so much as go out on the terrace. And you're also wrong about one of them going through the house to the father's room. Why is that? Spies testified that no one have left the guest room until Bird screamed. That a contradiction. Correct again, Lin ran wise. Okay, ขาดไปหนึ่งแต่ว่าโอเคอันนั้นจำไม่ได้จริงๆ ซ้ายพูดตรงไหนวะ I don't remember that. But just Lin, thank you very much. Okay. เดี๋ยวใครไม่เป็นคนฆ่าแล้วเหลือใครอะเบิร์ดกับกอร์ดอนเหรอ Well done, seeing through my 2 traps. But this would hardly be worth my time if you couldn't see through something that simple. There are 2 people remaining. Lin Runwise, you took a cowardly move earlier selecting the chef. But will you do the same again? I can't theorize as skillfully as you, Lord Arne. So I have to choose someone whose actions are restricted, in other words, someone who very likely not the killer. To say. Our game thus far has not decided the killer. Lin Runwise, the next person you choose will also be someone highly unlikely to be the killer. In a sense, the one you do not choose is the one whom you suspect. What do you have to say that? Have I said anything mistaken? Work out your resolve. That's what it means to find the killers among this lot. You must choose, Lin Runwise. Be at ease. I will dispute the guilt of the person you choose. So, choose the one you do not want to be the killer. I'll... โถแล้วทำไมฮีต้องพูดแรงแบบนั้นด้วยก็ต้องกอร์ดอนที่เราไม่อยากให้มันแบบคนฆ่าปะเพราะว่ากอร์ดอนก็เป็นแบบเลี้ยงเรามาด้วยอ่ะ Yay! Mistress, I'm afraid it's your bedtime. I don't wanna. I can't sleep till mother and father come back. What are you doing? Your father and mother are having a grown-up conversation with guests that have come to visit. You must not interfere with them. How about this, mistress? I read you a story until you fall asleep. Really? Until I fall asleep? So if I don't fall asleep, you read forever. Indeed. Should you fail to fall asleep, I suppose, I'll just have to read forever. So, Gramps have to read me story all the way until morning. Yay! No, ding 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 ding. I would be grateful if you slept before then. There you are, mistress. I heard from father, so this room gonna be remodeled. This room is full of memories of mother. Why would be? Does he even care about her anymore? The master loved your mother even now. This is why he said this room was much too painful without her here. I'm so worried. So, เผลอกดลากใหญ่แล้วหนูขอโทษ You don't need to worry, mistress. Precious memory remain no matter how much time passes. I say this having lived many years before than you, so trust my experience. I hope you're right. To prove it, shall I tell you stories of when you were just born, mistress? You were so fond of my mustache. You were always pulling at it. โถคนที่เราไม่อยากให้เป็นฆาตกรที่สุดยังไงมันก็ต้องเป็นเขาอะ Mistress Lin, of course you picked me, right? Who are you? Who are you? You were the first person who suspect me, bro. เอ็งมันใครนะที่คิดว่าจะบอกว่าเราจะเลือกนายเป็นคนแรกที่จะกล่าวหาฉันด้วยซ้ำนี่แคน I mean, I'm not the killer. Look, don't you think Gordon did it? I'm a guard, you know. It's my job to protect everyone, right? got on gone silent. He can't even make excuses. I'm sure of it. I choose bird. Say it, bird. I choose Gordon. What? You got him kidding. Oh, ก็เองยังสงสัยข้าเป็นคนฆ่าคนแรกเลย Silence. Of course. This game is between myself and Lin Rhinewise. Do not add unnecessary comments. Well then, Lin Rhinewise, so you've chosen the old coup. Can you make a theory pinning him as the culprit? There have to be a way from his room to the 3rd floor that avoids detection by both the guard and Zeiss. There isn't. I don't know how. So then, the old coup is not the killer either. In short, ข้าคือเบิร์ดเหรอ You're wrong. It's not me. I thought you were suspicion from the start. น่าสงสัยจริงๆนั่นแหละคีดูกล่าวหาคนนู้นคนนี้ไปทั่วเลยพยายามแบบโทษคนนู้นคนนี้ You'd also know their resident actions and thus find gaps to act within. And also, rule number 1, the first witness did it. Wasn't that read in the book you read? Seriously, you've got it wrong. How unsightly. You should give up and confess. What is this? This is dumber than the dumbest gag comic. สรุปแล้วเบิร์ดเป็นคนฆ่าจริงไหม Hey, what the hell? Why are you looking at me like that? So, it's you after all. He was suspicious from the start. Bird, why? Sure, Bird. Show me evidence. Show some evidence. There's no proof I killed him, right? Evidence, you say? It completely slipped my mind. You... Well, don't fret. I'll go get some now. Just wait patiently until I return. The rest of you, don't lay a finger on the guard. Without evidence, we haven't confirmed him as the killer. Sure, bring whatever you think you can, because there's definitely nothing. And you all keep your grubby mitts off me, or it ain't gonna be pretty. Oh. Lin Rhinewise, come along. Okay. เดินสวยๆสับสะโพกเอวไปมาทักทายสวัสดีค่ะคุณวัตเน่สวัสดีครับอายุคุณยูฮัลโหลขอบคุณที่เข้ามาทักทายค่ะ That was decently entertaining, Lin Rhinewise. But Arne, is Bird really the killer? Why would you think that? If that were a fair way to decide the killer, we could have left it to the majority vote. What? Then what was all that? A means for me to have some fun. Oh, สรุปเอ็งเล่นอะไรของเอ็งเนี่ยสรุปใครเป็นฆาตกรกันแน่ Didn't I say as much? It would be a bore to simply guess at the killer. You're kidding. Then what was I fighting so desperately for? That was not in vain. You demonstrate clear reason why some could not have done the deed. The dead. Incidentally, our game didn't so much as touch upon the means of decapitation or the murder weapon. Yes. Didn't you think it strange that it was all about the method of intrusion? Well, a murder weapon wouldn't have been necessary to kill the father. You can't just consider these things piecemeal. And also, it's difficult to ignore something as unique as a headless corpse. Of course, I did intentionally not bring it up. Did you? Normally, one would consider not just action at the time of the crime, but the murder weapon and method. However, we know things that we normally would not. This gave us a clear picture of the servants' actions, and thus we gave them undue focus. Lin Rhinewise, why did we have such knowledge? The reason we knew things that we shouldn't really know. The girl stood in front of the source of the knowledge. The mirror? The mirrors? What size from here is information we shouldn't actually know? Lord Arne, it's the mirror, right? Indeed. Do you not realize? Huh? So it isn't a mirror. Well, never mind. Indeed. I refer to the mirror. You realize as well, didn't you, Size? Huh? Why know what you mean? Well, just trying to help out. Where are you now? Huh? What are you getting at? เอ้ยคุณมิสโฮไม่ได้เจอมิสโฮนานมากค่ะถ้าเป็นสีชมพูอีกแล้วอ่ะรู้สึกว่าไม่เขาได้แบบเป็นสีชมพูตลอดเลย ปั่นเกมไปด้วยดูเธอเล่นเกมไปด้วยเฮ้ยรอบนี้ปั่นเกมอะไรเอ่ยแชร์โอ้ยรู้สึกจะจำโอ้จำไม่ออกจำไม่ออกจริงๆนะ This is what I'm getting at น่าสงสัยIf you ignore... Hold on! Did you really need to break it? Of course. Have I done anything without a reason? Pretty frequently, yes. There's a reason of all my action, namely my entertainment. I sort of understand as much, but to hear you say it without hesitation... I'd like to keep talking, if you don't mind. Jeez, yes, please continue. Indeed, if you ignore any information that I saw, there's only one person who could move freely around the time of the crime, isn't there? They could go in and out your father's room, and even go to the basement. There was also an opportunity for them to put that note in your room, and they knew that vase has been broken. When there was no way of knowing, what a fool. Huh? Mr. Rin, is there something matter? Hey, you hold it right there. Shut up! Counter! Counter sign up. Oh! สุดยอด สู้เขา What are you doing not letting the guard, huh? And I gotta score at least a couple points in my favor before you guys name me a killer. But please wait, if you run like that in your wounds, it's alright, the mistress is more important. But please hold in your horses, everyone. Trying to lure everyone out at once, that saved me some time. Huh? What do you mean? Lin Ryan Wise, stay here and block the path of anyone who come this way. Huh? Block the way? Hold on a sec. ใช่ไม่ได้คุยกันนานเลยครับแวะมาหาเขาเดี๋ยวผมจะไปไลฟ์แล้วโอเคตั้งใจไลฟ์นะสู้ๆครับขอให้ไลฟ์อย่างราบรื่นครับผมเย้แต่สีชมพูเหรอไอ้ฉาจังทำไมกันไม่เคยได้สีชมพูเลยอยู่ช่องมีโฮนี่ก็ได้สีฟ้า อยู่ช่องคนสีฟ้าเราได้สีฟ้าอยู่ช่องตัวเองไม่เคยได้สีชมพูนะไม่เลย As I thought, you stayed behind. What a sloppy crime it turned out to be. Once I realized the answer, no tricks or anything. Well, thought I suppose you may be right, that such thing weren't necessary for you. But even forgiving that, your killing of Lin Ranwes was too crude. Wasn't that particularly an admission of who you really are? Well...ใครวะ The vampire is ready to name the killer. Use the information you've gathered to select who it is. If you want to view a map of the mansion, click and tap to open it up. โอเคกระจกนี้คืออันที่เพิ่งแตกไปคนที่สามารถเดินทั่วโดยที่ใครอะ I told you I don't know who the killer is. I would say I'm so easy to trick into like yeah I'm gonna say Bert because he's like the guard, right? So his job is literally to guard like everywhere in the mansion. But Gordon is a person I feel like they trust Gordon so much that he can actually go around. Don't think Heinz will go anywhere. I still don't think he's like the killer. Hopefully he's not, because he will always be in the kitchen, right? Here. Courtyard. Wait, kitchen? Do they have a door like from courtyard to the kitchen? I don't know. Here, the dog will definitely bark. Will they? เฮ้ยฉันไม่รู้เลยใครเป็นฆาตกรน่ะแต่คนที่สามารถไปทั่วได้ก็มีน้องเมดด้วยเหมือนกันโอ้ยแต่ถ้าสมมติเราเอาทั้งร่างศพมาเขาไม่น่าไหวอ่ะหรือคนไม่น่ายกได้ไม่อยากเลือกคืนกอร์ดอนเลย เฮ้ยใครอ่ะเฮ้ยทุกคนเลือกให้หน่อยเราไม่กล้าเลือกอ่ะไม่อยากเลือกคุณกอร์ดอนเลยจริงๆเบิร์ดก็ใช่ฆาตกรจริงๆก็ได้นะเพราะว่าเรายังไม่ได้แบบต่อสู้คุยอะไรเกี่ยวกับเบิร์ดเลยเรากอร์ดอนใช่ไหมเราว่ากอร์ดอนน่ะเพราะว่าฮีดูแบบอุ้ยแต่ไม่อยากเลือกกอร์ดอนเลยเพราะว่าแบบ สงสารลินน่ะสงสารลินว่าจริงๆอ่ะแต่ก็น่าจะกอร์ดอนป้าคนที่แบบดูเข้าห้องคุณหนูลินได้รู้สึกว่าคนไม่น่าพวกนี้ไม่น่าเข้าห้องคุณหนูลินกันเนี่ยว่าสองคนนี้น่าจะสามารถเข้าได้อยู่แต่นั่นแหละไอที่พูดมาก็มีเหตุผลว่าถ้าสมมติว่าเขาจะแบบขึ้นไปห้องคุณชายยังไงก็ต้องกลัวความสูงอ่ะแล้วเปิดโง่ไปไม่น่าทำอะไรได้ฉลาดขนาดนี้อ่ะอุ้ยแต่กอร์ดอนแน่เลยเผลอเลือกกอร์ดอนใช่หรอเฮ้ยไม่เอา So it's you, old coot. Young one, you should watch your mouth. Young one, am I young too? What have you been going on about? I haven't the foggiest idea. Sorry, I did my best, but everyone came rushing at me. And anyway, there was no way I'd be ready to block the way all of a sudden. Don't worry, I had no such expectation to begin with. What? At least have a little expectations. But... คุณเซวัสดีฮัลโหลยิ้มฮัลโหลฮัลโหลพี่จี๊ดฮัลโหลไอก้าฮัลโหลนี่ทุกคนในช่องแชทไทยเห็นแล้วใช่ไหมเราแบบส่งกู้ให้ดูแล้วใช่ตอนไหนก็ตอนนั้นแหละยังไม่ได้เคาะราคามีอย่างอื่นให้ทำเต็มไปหมดจริงๆก็เลยยังไม่ได้เคาะราคาของตัวเองแล้วมันเยอะมากเลยเดี๋ยวขอไปต้องว่างเตรียมสมองคิดสมองแบบไอ้กะต้องใช้เวลาเฮ้ยแต่แบบเป็นคอมมิชชั่นอันนึงมาแล้วมันน่ารักมากเลยอะอยากได้ทำเป็นพวงกุญแจน่ารักมากจริงๆ What are you talking with Gordon about? Nothing great significant. Only that he killed your father and attempt to kill you. What? Oh no. The time is nearing for this delightful production to come to an end. Let's say we dub it simply the Rhine-Wise murder. The culprit of this Rhine-Wise murder, the one who killed Lynn Rhine-Wise's father, was this old coot. Hold on a sec. Gordon has an alibi, and no motive. Motive? Is such a thing necessary? That's just after the fact reasoning human append just so you can accept it, is it not? He killed him because he was bored. He killed him because he thought he could. Killed him just because killed him for no reason. Those are perfectly sufficient reason to me. And besides, Lynn Rhine-Wise and I narrowed the choices down to this old coot and the guard, did we not? However, guard, you couldn't have done it, could you? Of course not! And there we are. You yourself understood that the guard couldn't have done it, surely. He could not prepare a headless corpse. And why is that? Bird. He can't do blood. Yeah, he's scared of blood, right? ใช่ he กลัวเลือด He fainted at the sight of blood, so he couldn't have made that crime scene. Well now, so you do understand. As Lynn Rhine-Wise said, the guard is too incompetent for murder. You don't have to mean about it. That'll leave this old coot as the last suspect. So tell me your action around the time of the crime once more. Before midnight, I was reading in my room the whole time. And around 12:15, I would believe it would be I went to the kitchen to discuss food times. After 12:30, Diana came to get me, so I headed to Master's room. That seemed no different from what Lynn Rhine-Wise told me. Yet something in your word contradicted my information. Landmarks determine what that is. I don't know. Don't give up right out of the gate. Think about it. I don't know who this occult is to you, but feelings are unnecessary for reasoning. Seek only the truth, for that is the tale you desire. I was reading in my room the whole time. Click here to switch between the picture of the prior information. Click here to switch between Gordon's statement. There is a single contradiction between some prior information and Gordon's statement. Once you pair the contradiction elements, click the check to confirm your choice. The one on the side will do the same thing.อ่านหนังสือที่ห้องตลอดไปห้องครัวก็จะไปจริงๆแต่น่าไปเอาอันนี้เหรอ Indeed. Took note of his talk with the short mate. Doesn't seem to line up with his statement. What's the contradiction between Gordon talk with allies and the statement he just had? Never mind. What is it? Oh, okay. Okay. คิดไม่ออกกดไปก่อนตอนนี้คืออะไรอ่ะมันมีช่องโหว่ตรงไหนวะไปห้องครัวเหรอเฮ้ยคืออะไรวะช่วยด้วยช่องโหว่เนี่ยคือไปอันนี้มาแต่หน้ามาแล้วก็อันนี้คือนั่งอ่านหนังสือตลอดเวลาอ่านหนังสืออยู่แล้วก็ค่อยอันนี้แล้วก็ค่อยไดอาน่ามารับไดอาน่ามาทำไมนะI feel like there's condition along the lines Gordon knowing something he shouldn't. Went to the kitchen? Boy, I'm thinking it properly. Like, I don't get it. If Gordon was really in his room the whole time, he should have known about the base Alice broke. ได้ทุกที Oh my god. กว่าจะถูกเขาพูดเหรอคือจำบทสนทนาตอนนั้นของกอร์แดนกับไอ้ที่ไม่ได้เลยอะ สมองไหลไปละจำไม่ได้เขาพูดอะไรกันบ้าง If you supposedly stayed in your room, why did you know the vase had been broken? Come to think of it, that slipped my mind. I thought I heard something breaking, so I went to look. So you did go look. Well, you're an old coot after all. I'll grant you might forget a thing or two. And you didn't meet the maid there. I did not. I would wager she have gone somewhere, so to dispose the broken vase. I simply connect the dots of the wet floor and the missing vase, and the sound I heard. The maid took around 5 minutes cleaning up there. You must have been walking awfully slow. I was a good part in my book, you see. Such a lousy excuse. Are you sure you didn't notice the vase being gone while heading back from the master's room to yours? What proof do you have of that? Oh, I'm very sorry indeed. Very well, that isn't the important part. So you went up the stair from your room and saw a vase missing in the second floor hallways. That's correct. So you said, Lynn Rhinewise. That's... To change the subject, were you aware that Lynn Rhinewise was attacked by the dogs? Say again? She was called out there by note. Any idea about that? I have no absolute knowledge of the mistress letting in such a perilous situation. You instigate the mistress, didn't you? It was surely your detectiving that caused her to. Lynn Rhinewise chose that herself. I was in no way responsible. Now then, Lynn Rhinewise, think carefully. While you were disputing in the dining room, I was still in your room. I left right around the time the tall maid come bursting out of the dining room. Who could have gone to put your note in your room? When Bert went out of the dining room, Heinz went after him. And you and I know Diana and Kai were in the guest room. That means the old coot and the short maid remaining in the dining room. But the short maid was ordered by someone to go look for you, wasn't she? After that, Lynn Rhinewise was attacked by someone and nearly died. She was attacked from behind in the bath, and marked like 3 large claws were left on her back. Impressive of them to enter without anyone noticing. Who indeed could capable of that? Lynn Rhinewise, you must know, yes? That can't possibly be. It's inconvincible. Hey, you two, I was wondering. Who's this Gordon guy? เฮ้ย คือไซส์ไม่รู้ได้ยังไง หรือ ไม่สิ หรือกอร์ดอนไม่ใช่มนุษย์ หรือกอร์ดอนไม่ใช่มนุษย์หรอ หรือเปล่ารถ Huh? What are you saying? ถ้าไซส์ไม่รู้ว่ากอร์ดอนเป็นใครเท่ากับว่าไซส์ไม่เคยเห็นกอร์ดอนในกระจกหรอ Is that true? What would I lie for? The 2 maids, the gardener, the guard, the chef, those 5 were in the mission, right? But the butler Gordon, who the heck is that? ไซส์มองไม่เห็นกอร์ดอนจริงด้วย So it's true that I didn't see him. It seems you finally understand. If you don't wish to say it, I will present the truth. I'll do it. That's our Lenny. Good luck finishing this up. That's good enough for you, Arne. Yes, no issue here. My god. I was the one who wanted to find the killer. No matter how painful it would be, I learned the truth that catch the culprit. To do that, I abandon my humanity and become a vampire. In my theory, battle with Lord Arne, we proved most of the suspects couldn't have done it. There were clear reasons why they couldn't create the lock room, or get inside, or to go to the 3rd floor. However, we made those judgments based on the information that assumed the killer was a human. But there's a situation in which that information was rendered meaningless. Gordon, you're a werewolf? A vampire? I thought it would be a werewolf because there's a claw, but a vampire? A vampire, aren't you? Of all things, I would thought you said you must cease joking around like this, mistress. I'm not joking in the slightest. If you're not a vampire, Gordon, then stand in front of that mirror right now. I need not to go along with your wild delusion. How utterly foolish. Come on, Gordon, at least give her that. If it satisfied Lin, what's the harm? Besides, you got knocked out alongside me. Isn't that better proof than any that Gordon isn't a killer? Right, that happened as well. Chef, it was I who attacked you. Huh? Granted, there was circumstance, but I shall apologize regardlessly. Sorry for what? Sorry for that? I don't know if I can just accept that. However, I did not attack that Oku. I suspect he hit himself or ran into something to play the victim, yes? What in the world would he do that for? Would you think someone who was attacked is the killer? Not that I mention it. However, I would never go out the front door once I left the entryway. That would surely be outside. And unfortunately, the key I left in Linwise is no more. You know what that means, don't you, Oku? What indeed could you be talking about? That's enough. Lord Arne, hand over size. True, that would be faster. That's... Size, don't show up, okay? Conan isn't showing up in the mirror. Did Alice just talk normally? ตกใจยิ่งกว่าคุณกอร์ดอนไม่อยู่บนกระจกคือ Alice พูดปกติโดยที่ไม่มีคำประหลาดออกมาหรือพูดแปลกๆ You all know that vampires don't appear in mirrors, right? You were in Father's room from the start, and after killing him, you would just walk normally back to your room. Well done, Linwise. I shall offer a supplement. The theory battle between Linwise and I were meant to confirm which human could not have killed her father. Linwise tinkered with the mirror in this dimension in advance, you see, giving us a full picture of any human who passed in front of a mirror. That fact is why, for a time, we believed the claim that you were reading in your room. However, you confessed it yourself you passed through the west side of the second floor. But that alone can't. Really? There should have been clear murder weapon, like an axe left next to the headless corpse, and you should have tried to kill Linwise with a knife or the like. If you'd done that, even if I knew you were a vampire, I probably wouldn't have thought you were the killer. After all, a proud vampire would never deign to kill with human method. Perhaps, by making use of brute strength, you thought you removed yourself, an old coot as suspect. But with the knowledge that you're a vampire, it's just a clear confession that you're the killer. I suppose there's no avoiding it. So, it was you! Gordon, why did you kill father? Have you been deceiving us this whole time? That isn't the case at all, Mistress Lin. I thought of you like a true daughter. No, like a granddaughter. I also thought of your father and mother like family. Then why killed father? I thought it's not so bad to live among humans yet. About a month ago, I believe the master won the bid in a certain auction. It was for Lord... Oh, Nashishur... whatever how you read his name. Hearts. Lord Nash... Yes. Oh, you put whom I truly serve. I see. So then, it becomes a question of priorities. Indeed. The master ordered me to gather human body parts so he could use that heart to revive his wife. But I wish to revive Lord Roger more than her. That's all it came down to. So I went with Master night after night to kill humans. Thought killing too many in so short time caused it to become a bit harder to act. So once you gathered the part of necessary revival, you killed your master to get him out of the way. But that isn't the only reason you killed him, is it? You plan to take over this house. Incidentally, I found a bite mark on this girl's arm while I was dressing her. Oh, you intended to make Linwise your puppet, did you? Huh? I wasn't able to make her a puppet, with no will of her own. But I could make it so she wouldn't defy my order. So it should have been. To think the mistress had her blood sucked before me. No wonder she wouldn't die, seeing as I couldn't control her either. What do you mean? You suck my blood? After knocking you out, mistress, I did suck your blood through your arm. However, Since you did not fall under my control, it must mean you were already not human. For vampires can only make puppets out of humans. I didn't understand what you're saying. I mean, that could be right. Can it? I've always been human. But it's a shame. I intended to make you the family head and control you from the shadow. After reviving my league, I knew the best way for vampires to make their comebacks would be control the nobility. The master was useless, frail in mind and body, so you were most suitable, mistress. Well, never mind Linra Weiss for now. More importantly, why prepare a headless corpse? Surely that could have just been her father. The master's plan to revive his wife, fake his death, and have the three of us sneak away. As I said before, I thought of the master and his wife like family, so I planned to let the two of them be together by using their body parts for my lead. I thought you read it? I'm not sure. However, if the master went missing instead of dying, Mistress Lin may have tried to search for him endlessly. My control was not powerful enough to refute her strong will, so it was necessary that the master, in fact, be killed. I see. If you had gotten a hold of any real power, you could have made any random human into the killer. Once the killer was apprehended, even Lin Ranwise would give up. Is that it? All that remained was to revive my lead once everyone had fallen asleep. So you didn't anticipate the guard arriving after all? Yes, that was not part of the plan with the master. Perhaps they anticipated that he would be killed. Your presence was also most unexpected. Truly, things wouldn't go my way. Concerning that, you don't seem too worried. Naturally, I remember hearing rumors of you, Lord Nuntoad. I still don't know how to read his name. You know me. That you were most highness of vampires, great when our kings sacrificed their hearts. However, you have now foolishly had them taken, and now do such idiocy as detective work, so I heard. What a cruel rumor. A weak vampire with only one ninth of the power from his heyday is no match for me. Oh, สู้กันเหรอ They're gonna fight. เฮ้ย แพงล่าง I see now. No need for a murder weapon with arm like those. Well suited for looping off a head too. And being a vampire, you could stick the head in a bag and carry it around without it appearing in mirrors. So what do you plan to do? It was worth showing us your ugly true color? I shall have you both die. จะฆ่าเราด้วยเหรอ ก็ใช่กันตอนแรกเขาจะฆ่าเราเลยนะ I suppose that would be the easiest option. Lin Wise, get away from him. I wasn't human to start with? So Arne. Yap. So you call yourself new? Yeah, this is all you can do? Lord Arne yap. Hoi! What's this? Are you a fool? It doesn't matter if I only have one ninth of power. One ninth power. The heart in this body is still 100% a king's. Do you think a weakling like you can contend with a king? Girl. Yes, run away, uncuffly. Now then, Lin Ranwise, I shall be given chase. But Lord Arne, just what am I? Shouldn't cry. Well now, your hand's bleeding. Why? Lord Arne. Indeed. No chain at all in your blood. ลินหลบตาพี่แล้ว ตาพี่แล้วลูกหลบ Lin Ranwise, what indeed are you? What do you mean? You should have become a vampire after making a pact with me, but my blood has not mixed in. In other words, you haven't become a vampire. So does that mean I wasn't a human? Doesn't it? However, when I drink your blood, I can temporarily regain powers. No other animal's blood would do. It has to be human blood. What does that mean? It means you're a human, Lin Ranwise. เราก็ยังเป็นมนุษย์อยู่ Well, we can't be spending time fretting about your body. I need to do some after-show cleanup. Lord Arne, please be safe. But of course. Hey, สู้กันแล้วสู้กันบนหลังคาซะด้วย What's the matter? Can't even run? If you have the power of a king, then I'm sure it would be pointless to try. And neither do I have any chance of winning. Why? How boring. Put up some resistance and entertain me. In fact, I wouldn't even mind if you used my heart. I'm sure you have it, don't you? So you even see through to that. But you shall regret it. Molly, Laura, he can surely defeat you. How amusing. Use all of my body. Get your return here and now. มาแล้วสู้แล้วปวดอะน้องแอบเข้าใจยากช็อกอยู่ช็อกเฮ้ยนี่น่ะเหรอ Been a while since I had flesh. You know how it feels having it being an old fruit of all things. เฮ้ยดูดื้อมาก I'm talking to you นะเชสเตอร์หรออ่านไม่ออกจริงขอโทษมาแล้วตัวละครนี้เคยเห็นอยู่แต่ว่าไม่นึกว่าจะเป็นคนนี้ So you're not sister, I must say. You look just as stupid as your sound. What? And you're the real idiot for getting my heart stolen from you? I was supposed to, from the start, you know, gathering up the hearts of other weak-ass vampires. Wasn't no way I'd make somebody stronger than me. I think I get it. You're feeling that weakest member of Big Foro. That's it. I'm a murderer, yeah. I'll suck all your blood this time. Oh no. What's this? When a vampire fight each other, it can take a long time to come to conclusion. So we set the stage for a battle with our blood on the line. You got it. When you're part of one of these blood food, what the hell is that? Whoever loses, pay with the blood. Now, welcome to my stage. Let's get killing. Ui, เขาจะสู้กันแล้ว Let us stand joyfully beneath the crimson moon. เฮ้ยสู้กันหนูต้องสู้ด้วยนะคะหนูไม่อยากสู้เลยหนูไม่อยากเป็นคนกด ไม่น่ารอดหลอดเนี่ยไม่น่ารอดถ้านี่เป็นคนบังคับ So this is the stage for your blood food. Well, how you read that thing? Yeah, being pretty fucking, huh? Yeah. Do you realize that getting on my stage means I get to decide the rules? Yeah. Obviously, I know that. I also pick up on the fact that it'd be used up more of your blood this way. Why you did that on purpose? I just didn't want to waste blood. That's all. Go ahead. I call it cocky. Because it won't last. The blood food between you and me is a simple back and forth of strength. Rather, that's all your mind would think of, wasn't it? You run. It's better than time. Able to fly around with those stage freely, but appeared to be limited. To start, Ashishar began turning through the sky, creating a shadow of himself. But while numerous, they don't seem powerful on their own. Should be able to defeat them with ease as long as they don't attack from the side or behind. Also, even if he is about to take a hit, it will surely turn into a miss and avoid it. What dip. โอ้โดนได้ยังไงว่าฉันฆ่ามันยังไงนะอ๋ออย่างนี้เหรอโอเคโอ้แป๊บนึงกดไม่ได้โอเค เข้าใจแหละ I could fight this weakling all day. You might want to stop wasting blood, you know. Shut up. If the number ain't no good, I'll try speed. โอ้ยอย่าเลย Then I control a massive shadow and sword. Dodge appeared into the night. Indeed, it may be large and quick, but it appeared to be in his vulnerable state. Furthermore, I've noticed a safe zone directly underneath the magician himself. I slid in there and fell him from below. I imagine if I strike facing straight forward him, he won't be able to react. Oh. แป๊บนึงนะ มันโดนปะไม่อยู่ข้างล่างอ๋ออย่างนี้นี่เองโอเคได้แล้วเหลือชีวิตสุดท้ายกว่าจะรู้ตัว There is nothing that my best sharp and fangs cannot pierce นะคะกว่าจะสู้ฮีได้นะคะเหลือชีวิตสุดท้ายค่ะเพราะทำของโฆษณานมากสมองเบลอ You're nothing so bad Is that all you got ไม่เอาพอแล้วอย่าไปท้าเขาป้าพอแล้วลูกป้าพอแล้วหนูป้าไม่ไหวแล้วป้าสู้ไม่ไหว So if so we better bring an end to this soon Don't act carried away ตัวอะไรเนี่ย This time I got number speed and strength Plus some of those trapped you like so much What a rashness Shut up Once I steal all the blood from you, it's been worth it. Do it to it. My hyper mode shadows. Hyper mode? Is that what you called? That inevitable rebel? Invulnerable state? Not a shred of naming sense either, huh? What'd you say? As if that ain't the coolest name you ever heard. Oh, my apologies. I think it suits you very well. Of course it does. That aside, even I might be in trouble if I scramble to all this. No doubt this is desperate attack. Indeed, how delightful. I shall read your every movement. Your shadow appear to be moved at the same speed, but if they move at random, you fall for prey traps. Regardless, you know found a route that he won't reach. When Arne move one step, all enemy will move one step. Trying to read. Okay. Well, yeah, then. Note that screen clicking movement is visible move with arrows key or clicking bottom right. Not go good. Okay, แป๊บนึงเอาใหม่ต้องเดินทางไหนอะเดินหน้าชนแน่นอนเดินหน้าไม่ได้เดินถอยหลังไม่เกี่ยวหรอกนะไม่ได้เดินซ้ายซ้ายลงไม่ได้ว่ะซ้ายลงเอามาชนอันนี้ก็น่าจะชนโอ้ยไม่ได้ต้องใจกดโอ้ไม่ได้ตั้งใจกดแต่ผมผ่าน Consider yourself best. What? There's no escape now. Boom. โดน It's my victory. Damn it, why? There's no way you and me's strength is that far apart. It's an issue of infinity. In spite of your stupidity, you tried to and follow patterns. However, such planned out fight are my forte. I get it. So I should have just rammed you with pure strength. Thanks for that. You're still struggling? I didn't say I lose เลือดหมดตัวแล้วมั้งเฮ้ยโอ้ปึ้งเฮ้ย I'll be taking my heart back. That's just sure. Oh, it ain't yours. It's my heart. Well then, why am I the one holding it? Ah. Alright, fine. Guess I'll admit my defeat this time. I just have to stay put inside here for a while. บ้านหายไปครึ่งหนึ่งน้องลินบอกเอาบ้านหนูคืนมา He reverted to the old coot. I destroyed the old coot heart, so he can go ahead and die. This mission won't hold together, will it? ระเบิดพัง Lord Arne, I know I told you to wait, but to think you actually be here, I'm glad you're okay. Did you expect otherwise? Where's Gordon? I killed him. I see. Oh, don't misunderstand. I wasn't responsible for doing this to the mansion. It was the work of Neshisher, who the old coot revived. Gordon revived? Right, I guess so. What's of the others? I told them to wait for you and had them evacuate before me. Can you not move? It seemed I strained my leg too. Troublesome, to the last. But I suppose I was the one who pushed you. Look at that, Lord Arne. The moon's sparkling with pretty crimson. It's just dirt and dust that's sparkling, actually. What did I do it all for? Even this house I wanted to protect has been destroyed. I feel like the world is ending. Truly, Lin Runwise, does your idiocy know no bounds? Is this mention your whole world? That's too narrow. That's too much narrow. That's much too narrow. Yes, that. Everything beneath the crimson moon. That is my world. Everything in your world? And now, with the walls and roof destroyed, the boundary between your world and mine is gone. Whether you perish with this mention or head outside is up to you. When I flew through the sky with you before, how did this mention look from above? It looked so very tiny, much tinier than I thought. Yes, that's all it ever was. I would think a life that never knew anything more to be quite a boring one. I do want to see more of the world. The world outside the mansion, which I only learned of in these last few days, Lord Arne's world. In that case, this is no time to be gazing at the moon here. Let us go, Lin Runwise. Okay, Lord Arne. เฮ้ยไปด้วยกัน Lord Arne, that's a bit. Don't move. It's not my fault if you fall. ว้ายอุ้มบอกแล้วลูกหลบไปตาป้าแล้ว ตาป้าแล้วลูก I was just saying, is that all embarrassing? It's not the time to be worried about that. We're off. Oh, if possible, I'd like to make sure no one's left behind in the mission. Sheesh. Alright, I'll do so. Thank you very much. Some of the servants may still be in the mission. Escape while looking for it. Arne can handle fire and strong impact, but Lin isn't as sturdy. Pay attention to Lin's health. Also, if time runs out, the mission collapses and you fail. Oh. Okay. No reason to worry about stuff there. Lin Runwise, would you be able to handle being burned by flame of this strength? Do you really expect me to say yes? I just thought I'd ask. Oh, maid. That's Ella's voice. Already from the maid room. Should we drop in? Not going there isn't even an option. Hot. Lon. I'm out of it, girl. Let's just look at this rate. it looks like she's practicing her dance move. Are we looking at the same thing? Alice, I'm going to save you. Via Lord Arne. Oh well, there was something I wanted to try. Lord Arne, your eyes. I wasn't being a delicious steak. เกือบเป็นสเต็กแล้ว Huh? When did... Be grateful, maid. Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Lee. Jeez. What are you doing here? I came to get Hamburg. This teddy bear, forsooth. Just hurry up and evacuate, please. Yes, ma'am. I'm truly... It's alright. You don't need to say... You didn't do anything wrong, Alice. More importantly, you just get going. Understood. Indeed. What an eight. Was that... Master's power? Yes. Thanks to recovering his heart, it appears I can use it as well. Is that okay, you know? It's no issue. I mean, I hope so. Even though... Enough about that. Let's search for other humans. Yes, please do. Heinz? In Hongkwa. I can hear Heinz in the kitchen. You can go straight outside from here. I don't feel it's necessary to check on him. Oh? What? Lord Arne! Yes, I know. Maช่วยแล้ว โอ๊ยเจ็บไม่เห็น Heinz, what's the matter? Lynn, so that guy actually saved you, huh? Yes, wait, I mean... Oh, I was just taking some valuable cookware. ห่วงของ But there was more than I thought. I couldn't get through the door. Surely I can just leave such things behind. Would you leave your lover in the burning building? Huh? I know, you should carry it. Why should I do such a thing? Cause then I'll say we're even for you punching me. That's right. So, alright, such a pain. เตะประตูหายเลย Hey, isn't that a little too much? I threw it in the fridge as a bonus. Be grateful. คือโยนตู้เย็นไปให้เลย Come on. When you're holding Lynn so January too. Huh? What do you mean? I know, I'm the one to talk, but this mission really was bizarre. I'm kind of shocked that Gordon was the killer. But you destroy it for her? I bet this prison of Lynn's. Heinz, hold on. It wasn't I who destroyed the mansion. Well, that's not really what I meant. Come on, you two. You better leave soon or else. Yes, we really must be. No! Aslim cannot. Everyone of the resident here, I swear. Come to think of it. Maybe Dan and Kai did say they forgot something in the single floor guest room. Lord Annie, let's go! I know. Take care, you two. Take care of Lynn too. Well, I won't kill her. That's the least I expected. Lord Annie, let's go to the second floor guest room. I should hope this was the last one. Bye. Oh god, this mission is truly starting to crumbling. Lord Annie, let's hurry. Oh,ไม่ใช่ guest room อันนี้ โอ๊ย เกือบโดนฟาดหัวไหมล่ะ Listen, if you just jump from the tree from here, you idiot! I'm telling you, it's impossible. Oh, you're such an idiot. What are you doing, Mistress? Arne, right? I was gonna try to run, but Dinah had her other plans. Why are you making me out to be selfish? You're the one who forgot something, Kai. If it was that important, then you shouldn't lose it. What in the world did you come to get? The ring, duh. I was really planned to unlock to you. Oh, they're gonna get married. So of course I want to prepare a ring. Kai, are you gonna look at me or not? They seem to have a moment here. But Lord Arne, can you do something? ดูเหมือนกันจะมีอะไรอยู่แต่เราไม่ได้ทำช่วยหน่อย I can't just push them off, yes? That's far too perilous. Very well, leave it to me. Here, they should be able to roll down safely. And that made of blood. This might do it. Ah! Huh? Hold on. Hey, excuse me. โยน Now then, we'll better go as well. Huh? Just feel like we're forgetting someone. เบิร์ดก็ติดอยู่ในนั้นไปแหละไม่ต้องออกมาหยอกพี่ขอโทษ I'm glad everyone's safe. Lynn, what are we gonna do? Father had left us, and the house has burned down. I'm terribly sorry, but I don't have money to pay you. But no matter what, I will do so. What are you talking about? Don't bother about that stuff. Nobody here is worried about money. What matter is we're all safe, isn't that enough? Heinz. I said such terrible things to you, mistress. I can hardly express my depth of my remorse. However, we consider you precious family. The time we have spent together has all very much been real. As much as possible, I think we would all like to continue providing whatever aid we can. Thank you very much. I'm glad you feel that way, but I need to sort out my feelings too. Please let me take some time away to think about things. Sorry, mistress, if we've been able to do something sooner. Don't say that. It was all Father and Gordon's to blame. If anything, I should apologize for not noticing something amiss. Mistress, that's not true either. Don't blame yourself. Indeed, it isn't. Many painful things bad had happened, but we overcame them because you were there. You had been like a little sister to me. That's why we did not want you to know about the things we were doing, whenever possible. Because of a love, yeah. We were scared of hating us. That's nonsense. I would never hate you for it. There may have been a lot going on I didn't know, but I do know you were all thinking of me because I've been with you for so long. So I couldn't imagine that time was all a lie. Mistress, why are you crying, Alice? because I don't love you so much. So do I, Alice. Lynn, you might not be aware of it just yet, but it looked like you matured a lot from all this. Though I guess it remained to be seen if that's a good thing or not. After the murder happened, we might have argued a lot and show off our bad sides, but nobody was blaming you, you know? We're all on your side. Yes, you were. Thank you so much. Well, anyway, call for me anytime you want to eat something delicious. I'll be sure to hone my skills even more for you. I'll come flying in whenever you are. Right. ลืมเปิดไว้ข้างในจริงๆ Well then, we'll be taking our leaves. Yes, I'll see you again someday. ลืมเปิดจริงๆเหรอ ขอโทษ My home is gone. Was this really for the best? That your house burned down? No, not that. If I haven't gotten into my head I've solved this case, I'm sure we would have kept living here like always. Truly, Lynn Runwise, does your idiocy know no bounds? I had thought that you already accept that. I mean, any regret you have won't change the reality. More important is consider what lies ahead. Now, all the string controlling you have been cut. Finally, a puppet no longer. You'll begin life in a new world, yes? A puppet? No longer. I suppose so, but Lord Arne, am I really a human? Are you that bully about the details? If you say you're a human, you're a human. But, and did you not say so when performing the blood pact? Even if I become a vampire, my heart will remain human. If my heart is human, right. Of course, human or elsewise. Are you not Lynn Runwise? Like how you're just Lord Arne. Yes, you are yourself. I shall keep those words of yours in the back of my mind. So will I. I won't forget them. I've lived my life as a human, and I continue living as a human. If that's what you wish for, I sure it can be so. Now then, let's bring my job to a close, human. Right, her vampire. What are you going to do now? The Runwise family has been reduced to just me, but I try my best to start it over once more, with father and mother and Gordon gone. I'm not sure if I can, but I can't help thinking it'd be nice if everyone could come back someday, because they're family. But before that, I want to go lots of places. I need to expand my world. Do you now give your best effort? For a child 15 years of age. She's 15? I guess so. You did well with this case. I'm sure you'll be alright in any circumstance. If I have your approval, her vampire, then I'm sure I'll be... Thank you very much. Well, let that be that. I'm leaving, human. Take care, her vampire. Bird มาแล้ว Bird, I completely forgot. You forgot me? You're so cool. But I'm glad I caught you, mistress. What are you doing? I went fishing around the mansion. I thought it would be burning down anyway. It'd be fine if I took things or two. But most everything just burned away, huh? There was still stuff I was hoping to get. Huh? A sturdy sword. Oh, it's okay. I'll share it with everyone who evacuate before me. I'll make good use of it as servants pay. That better than just being tossed in the street without being given a dime. Honestly, I should have carried out a lot more. Alright. Take this, Mistress Lin. You drop it. Well then, I'll take my leave. Good luck with everything. ก็ยังดูโอเคอยู่นะ แถมขโมยของในบ้านเราด้วยไม่ต้องช่วยมันเถอะ Are you alright with that? The thing in your mansion are your property now, yes? It's okay. The only thing that's really mine is this jersey. I see. I expect he can live just about anywhere. Yeah, maybe I should have followed his example a little. Well, once more, so long, human. Goodbye, vampire. Oh, yeah. What exactly did Burn hand me? Is it a pendant or the family? Oh, it's a family photo. So I was left with this jersey and this photo too. Huh? I thought it was just burn marks, but did the heat reveal this writing? With my dear family. Father, what you did was wrong. I can't say that with certainty, but you love us, your family, didn't you? I won't forget that part. And so the incident between myself and Air Vampire ended. Honestly, I'm full of worries about the future. But nothing should be more painful than today. That thought makes me feel like it'll be okay. Lin Runwise. So loud! So loud! Yeah! Oh my god! เฮ้ยเราเล่นซีรีส์หนึ่งจบแล้วใช่อีกซีรีส์หนึ่งตอนนี้มี2ซีรีส์ที่เราเล่นจบแล้ว Oh my god เป็นไปได้เดี๋ยวรอตอนจบไซส์น่าจะออกมาพูดอะไรสักอย่างเฮ้ยยังไม่จบเหรอยังไม่จบ So why are you here, human ก็จบแล้วแหละแต่ว่าน่าจะเป็นตอนเสริมคือตอนพิเศษ Look, if you just think about it, I've got nowhere to go. So please let me stay here for a while. Why should I let you? I'm going to use you. Rejected? Then I know. I request an investigation into why I didn't become a vampire. How about that? Doesn't it pique your interest? Very well. Lin Runwise. Yes, Lorani. Well, time to pay my fee. Go ahead and suck. I'll get a needle. Size ออกมาแล้วมั้งนี่ไง Yahoo! We meet again! That's the end of this case. Happily ever after and all that. Did you figure out the killer before Arne? Well, who cares either way. So then, I prepare a reward for you for making it here without mistakes. I'll let you take a little peek into a slightly different world that might have been. เป็นช็อตสั้นๆตอนพิเศษ Isn't there any way I can become a pure magic? I'll grant that wish. Who's that? Where did that even came from? Here, over here, look in the mirror. The mirror? Size off. Nothing really looked different. Yahoo! My name is Size. I'll make you a Pale Maggie. Really? Then do it right away. You gotta question that a little more. That's just a waste of time. I'll become one anyway, so I might as well jump right into it. Well, sure, but alright, let's get to it. Recite the spell that in your mind right now. Then you're transformed. Really? Well, alright then. Cutie, fancily, fantastically, right nice. แปลว่าเป็นสารแล้วทุกคน It's just an outfit change. เปลี่ยนเสื้ออย่างเดียวจบเสร็จแล้วเหรอมีแค่นั้น Hey, welcome back. How was it? I thought that was a good one, cause it was so perfectly worthless. Well, this is a goodbye for now. See you next. Wait, huh? Looks like something interesting going on, so I'm gonna take a look. Huh? Got on. Blood. Not enough blood. คือเป็นโดนัทแล้วไอ้เนี่ยผู้หญิง blood ใครอะ Let me drink your blood. เฮ้ยเป็นซอมบี้ Screaming like that be the human thing to do, right? What was that? All of a sudden. Oh dear, he collapsed. Was that trash a friend of yours, Size? Don't know him. I see. Very well. More importantly, where am I? I want to meet, or rather, Ennis. Don't ask me. Can't figure out your location in this woods. Also, he's not Ennis. He's Sway now. Ah, he gained one. I see. That's good for you, Sway. ใครอะแล้วคือมันไม่มีต่อให้ด้วยนะเคส2อยู่ไหนมีไหมทรงนี้ไม่น่ามี But anyways, we finished the Case Book of Arne Case 1! I don't even think there's Case 2. Like, I don't think there are. Let me search. The Case Book of Arne. Yeah, they don't have Case 2, but yay! Well, Case 2 and basically all of the part that take the place after part 1 and 4 be translated. Oh, so maybe they have a different. Maybe they have it in Japanese, but I don't think they have it in English. Is that what it means? Wait, let me. Let me look into the game. Just wait a minute. I played it for 14 hours. Damn. Wait, how do I look into the store page? DLC? What's the DLC? Just those things, right? Like cases or more. Same interlude. What is it? Anyways, look at the store page. so I don't think there is case 2 at the moment. Not that I think so there is. Yeah. No, there's I don't think so. Anyways, yay เล่นจบแล้วเล่นมาโอ้โห2 ชั่วโมงทุกคนเราเมื่อยมากโอ้ยก็แต่สนุกมากในที่สุดรู้แล้วว่าใครเป็นฆาตกรซึ่งเป็นคนที่เราไม่อยากให้เป็นฆาตกรที่สุดไม่เล่นเลยไม่อยากให้กอร์ดอนเป็นฆาตกรที่สุดก็เลยเป็นฆาตกรไงไม่เลิศเอาเถอะโอเคมาปิดสตรีมกันดีกว่าทุกคนพรุ่งนี้เล่นสตาร์ดิวเป็นสตรีมชิวๆละวันนี้รู้สึกแปลภาษาไทยไม่โอเคก็เลยพูดภาษาอังกฤษไปแล้วกัน โอเคเดี๋ยวไอ้กะขอมาปิดสตรีมก่อนนะคะเพราะว่าไอ้กะไม่ได้มีอะไรจะมาพูดขนาดนั้นไม่ได้มีฟรีทอล์กหลังขนาดนั้นเราก็เล่นเกมเต็มๆให้จุกๆจนจบแล้วมันก็คิดถึงเกมนี้แน่เลยเดี๋ยวต้องไปดูเมะต่อดูซิว่ามันเป็นยังไงเพราะเมะกับเกมน่าจะต่างกันเลยเพราะว่าเปิดมาคือมันมีน้องตัวละครหลักอีกคนนึงคือตัวละครหลักในเรื่องเนี้ยมันคือน้องลินใช่ไหมแต่เหมือนในเมะน้องลินจะเป็นแค่ตัวละครหลักที่เป็นตัวละครเสริมแบบหมายถึงว่าเป็นหนึ่งในตัวละครหลักแต่ไม่ใช่หลักสุดแบบ the main character ใช่เหมือนจะเป็นน้องผู้ชายคนนึงทำไมเราก็เหมือนเริ่มต้นด้วยลินกับอันนี้รู้จักกันอยู่แล้วก็คือน่าจะเป็นเรื่องราวหลังจากในเกมหรือเปล่าแบบอยู่ด้วยกันแล้วทำงานร่วมธุรกิจด้วยกันฟีลนี้คิดว่าโอเคงั้นเดี๋ยวไอ้ค่ะจะไปแล้วนะคะเดี๋ยวจะพูดจบเลย Thank you everyone for joining my stream today. Got lots of fun talking to you guys and please game for you guys of course. Don't forget to rest, watching a lot of water, eat a lot of food and do the thing you love happily. Yay! ขอบคุณนะคะทุกคนที่เข้ามาดูสตรีมกันวันนี้กันมีความสุขมากที่ได้คุยทุกคนอย่าลืมพักผ่อนกินข้าวดื่มน้ำและทำสิ่งของรักยังมีความสุขค่ะพูดไม่ชัดแต่ไม่เป็นไรบ๊ายบาย See you guys later เจอกันค่ะ